Welcome back.
Did I hear that you're field flipping?
Yeah. I'm also doing the game a bit of a favour because there's been potato fields here that the game there seems to be a bit of a glitch with the AI when we've not running seasons, and they just seem to not do anything with fields.
I don't get why, because they used to, didn't they?
Yeah. So basically, there's a big field of potatoes up here. There's also a field that was quite heavily tornado damaged. But I've bought it. I'm going to just harvest the potatoes quickly. We've got the massive colossus. And I'm just sending the field back.
Yeah.
So he might at least. Oh, and also doing this, he's going to throw because he didn't seem to want to give us a contract to harvest it. He just brings the field back into the open for like contracts and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few like that around the map. And there's one or two sugar beet fields, but I just went and looked at the sugar mill, and the sugar mill is still pretty full off that first one, so there's no point doing another yet. There's 43 and 45 over the top of the map. There are two quite nice big sugar beet places.
Forgot we hadn't actually started that off again.
What's that?
The conveyor belt. I don't know why the trailer hasn't been filling up again.
Or have you just moved stones over?
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Might as well keep the cement factory fed.
Yeah, because like I say, we need them roof tiles at the very least, and everything else just sells.
But yeah, I don't understand because in 22, even if we didn't do seasons,
It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be in particular a root crop thing.
Yeah, but it was weird because
If the AI put root crops on fields, they seem to then bug out knowing what to do with them. So like I say, I figured we might as well have these potatoes.
And then you're gonna sell the field back.
And we're selling the field back. And hopefully they put something else on that might come in use to us later. You know, we're getting over 200. I'm getting over 200,000 litres of spuds off this field, so it's not like it's a tiny one.
No. Oh, we really let the cement factory run down, didn't we?
I haven't really looked at it this.
Put it this way, it actually took a full trailer load.
Well, it's like 228,000 litres of potatoes I got off that field.
Christ. So it's just time for our trip. Yeah, but very slowly.
So where's the best price to sell potatoes right now? Farmer's market, oh, that'll be in pallets only though, isn't it? In fact, the harbour grain elevator is actually paying slightly better. That's good, it just means I've got to take this massive frigging...
Yes.
It can take a bit of lining up sometimes.
Yeah, it's just because it's piled up. That's all. And you know what a game gets like when...
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know, you're doing that visual glitch on that, so right. So why did you stop filling the thing up, but you're not and leaving it?
You do that from time to time.
Conveyor belt does a little bit of a visual glitch, it is still filling on. And now it's come back. Okay.
There you are, actually done. Fair enough.
Who's done?
The parsnip planting. I'm probably not going to say him onto his next task because he's another big one, so I can wait for next. Because his next one is going to be to put one of the other root crops on 6 and 7. Then once he's done that, I think I've bought field 5. It's going to be ripped and sugar beets are going to go on that.
Yeah.
Might as well take advantage of the planter and that while we have it, and say now we've now owned the Colossus.
Oh yeah. It's working. Where's the production tab? Oh yeah, cement factory's only got like 188,000 litres in it. It was well down. We hadn't been filling it up. So
Fair enough. It's something it's easy to forget about.
oh, we know that.
This is funny, seems to be cooling down a little bit around here. It does feel a bit cooler out there tonight. Looks like the Vickers nearly finished on 6 and 7 and all, that's good.
Well, it's only 14 tonight. Fucking blowing again. It's been a bit windy here most of the day.
It's been steady here, to be honest. We went out for a little bit, went to see some family and that. It's not been too bad. That's always good.
Got a problem with the conveyors. Quite a slow.
Now you see, that's the profit off made potato field.
What?
It all helps.
AI worker D, blocked by object. Did you have an AI?
Yeah, you should be doing. I'm hoping he'll just auto drive to where I've sent him, but
They said it was
maybe
stopped
not.
manually.
No, that was a different one.
Oh, and that was D for me.
I think it was B for me.
Just a little thing like that, you know what I mean? Not thinking between
Yeah.
everybody, so like I say, you were seeing B, I was seeing D. You know,
Think of that. Think of the pain in the ass that could be. So if I was telling you, like, just go and unload up worker B, will you? Because he's full. And then you'd be like, there isn't a B.
yeah. Yeah, it's awkward. This stop bit cat, this stop I wonder if it's because of where
Yeah, sometimes you gotta mess about with the conveyor belt to get it to start picking up again.
there we go. The conveyor belt was because it was
It's on top of them rather than.
the conveyor belt was up in the air.
Still in the air.
I'll put it this way, the stone cells nearly empty now.
Fair enough.
The fact that it's taken all that for... I mean, it's saying... No, it's not. There's still a bit there, but I'm guessing it's not registering properly. What was that? Was that Earth?
Another field to flip. I'm just have a combination of filling time and just trying to make us a little bit of money. You know what I mean?
Hoping that this might not fill it. I think it's going to be just shy of filling it. Yeah, 237,000 litres.
It doesn't actually overly matter because like 237 will last you a little while.
Oh yeah, I know. Are you going to start filling the trailer in? Yeah. Sort of.
It's field 6. So that's handy. That means next time we can just stick the vegetable planter straight onto there.
Yeah, that's why it's struggling with the stone pit, because the stone pit is actually empty now.
Fair enough.
Fully empty.
It's a while since we managed to completely empty it.
What are you doing with this massing?
You can probably just go back to the farmyard now, to be honest with you. Okay. I don't think there's any job worth starting that isn't probably an hour and a bit long. Like I say, there needs to be veg planted on 6, 7 and on 5, and the veg planter's not the biggest and they're all big fields. Nothing needs fertilising, like you've done what needs to be, we're just waiting on stuff to grow so we can give you the next layer.
How far are you off flipping?
What do you mean?
Have you done flipping or?
I've done one field, I'm currently working on a second one, and there is another one I want to do afterwards.
Do you need a tractor and...
No, but I've got one coming to me.
Okay.
That's what one of the workers was. Because what I've actually done, just to work with the Colossus, I've bought one of those like 2 million litre capacity Colossus trailers. Just because I'm sick of trying to take the Colossus harvester through the city. Getting stuck on every... So I only want to use it with the harvester. He's got like a 5 million litre capacity, this trailer. But it's only to be... I'm only going to use it alongside this harvester.
Yeah, there's a valve for going back to the farm for now.
Yeah, that can, and don't return the vegetable planters.
No.
In fact, I'm probably going to buy some of those before too long, but for now I might as well keep that rented one.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Just wanted to know if it
was going back.
Yeah, ready to go back. Yeah, I've got the same up here coming to me with a trailer right now. There's two sugar beet fields here right next to each other. So the plan is to do one of them, sell it, and then buy the second one and do that one as well.
Is this thing?
And then all.
This thing not going for one weight?
No, because the trailer has 0 weight.
Oh, okay.
The trailer, when you load it, it doesn't. If you get me.
Yeah.
Because this should be my last little bit on this field. I think all of this can just be sold because our great sugar mill is still absolutely full to bursting. Well, the sugar mill is the best price. You've probably going, which actually is right next to you. You might as well top the sugar mill off on your way past if you end up doing it. Don't leave yet though, because I'll do the other field before you leave. Yeah. What's that, like 2% of the trailer? 7. But it's like several 100,000 litres.
Yeah. Yeah.
These would be another good two, be worth buying some by buying them and just ripping this lane out the middle. I mean, there is one other sugar beet field down there, but...
So apparently... Well, this was from an official source. Sky Sports. Obviously, Sky Sports F1. Max Verstappen open to Mercedes switch as talks intensify, Sky Italy reports.
Sky Italy have been known to be a little bit... it'd be daft not to talk to them, but I don't think it'll happen. I seriously don't.
Alright, what happened? They've got a pretty they've got a pretty strong line up there though.
Aye.
With George. Well, George's only got a year left. George has not been offered a new contract yet.
No, which doesn't help which helps fan the flames of this. Maybe he's going to go and become a full-time lawnmower salesman. With his crisp linen shirt on.
Yeah, but I don't see what advantage it would have to have, like, Max alongside Kimi or... Because he won't get rid of Kimi.
No.
So the only other option would be George, but... George has been very consistent apart from when the car's laying down.
Yeah. Oh, pressure's gone a little bit.
By the way, I'll tell you this now.
Go on.
I have a little bit of cash coming to me soon.
Oh God. How much Lego are you going to buy?
No. I'm going to buy the golf colour Ridge Wallet.
Fair play to you, I can't justify it.
It's not that,
Have you noticed what colours this Colossus is in, by the way?
Golf colours.
Yeah.
That's what reminded me.
Right, so that's both. What do you reckon? There is one more, like, reasonably sized sugar beet field. Do you reckon we do it, or...?
Oh, just do it.
We've got the time.
Yeah. I'm not buying the maglock side of things, because it's iPhone only, but in terms of...
Yeah. So it's field 35 if you want to start heading that way, won't you?
Yeah, I'm heading that way.
Is John Deere stuck there? It looks like it. Yes, it is. He's trying to back into a wall.
You got the John Deere stuck?
He's trying to push one of those bridge supports out of its way.
Right.
And while I applaud his valiant effort,
What's it doing?
ripping that field. Ready for that field to get root vegetables next time.
But no, I'm seriously thinking about.
Fair enough. I'm not against people who get them. It's just, I love the look of it. I don't need to spend that kind of money on a wallet. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I technically. Where are you going? Again?
Field 35 is over here.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. I don't carry cash anymore. Unless I need to.
Hmm.
And I'm not gonna get there is a coin tray thing you can get from, but I'm not gonna bother, because I hardly do.
Yeah.
But, like, I mainly use cards anyway, so...
Trust me, I use cards less and less now. I have most of mine in my phone.
I tend not to pay with my phone.
No, I just use Allo now.
I know you can, Google Wallet, NFC, all that crap. I just... I got distracted. I went too far.
I can't see where you are. Christ, you're all the way down there.
Yeah. You know, I used the NFC thing for Jeff Dunham. But I'm... Because of my fucking case I've got on it, it's... How can you even see where you're working?
I've got the what's it lines on. I've got the steering assist lines. Why? Because these are fog really bad for you.
Yeah.
It must be something like that. I can see that it's meant to be fog here, but it's not.
Oh no, I can just about see you up there. But it's like, you know, my wallet that I use anyways is an RFID blocking wallet.
Yeah, so's mine. My leather one is.
But I rarely carry it. Majority of my stuff is in the back of my phone. So...
No, you see, I never like that doing carrying my cards in my phone, because then you lose one device and lose everything.
That's the whole point of me getting the Ridge wallet. Is the fact that I can just then have this wallet somewhere else on me.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. And then I'm not, because when I get my new phone, pretty soon.
Yeah.
Within the next, not this week, within like next week I'm going to upgrade.
Oh, but yeah, that close, is it?
Yeah, next week I can upgrade, so... the case I'm getting is just going to be a standard case.
Fair enough.
So it's not going to have all like the wallet attachment stuff for it, so...
Yeah.
You know, the...
Right.
Oh. Christ, you came in a bit hot there. Why is it not unloaded?
I'm not quite close enough.
There we go. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, right, so bear in mind, we started this escapade on 442,000. We're already up to 561.
We were at 700, weren't we?
No, after I bought Field 5, which is a field, I mean, just when we started doing all the field flipping,
Yeah, where's this going?
I would say top the sugar mill off,
Where's
and then the rest of
that?
it goes into the grain, down in the city right next to the grain elevator. Which is what makes it easy, because just top that off, and what that doesn't take, just then go and sell to the ship. Because what have you got in there? Nearly 800,000 litres.
926,000.
Jeez, so nearly 1,000,000 litres.
Yeah. It's only 18% full.
I know, that trailer's ridiculous. It's over the top, but like I say, I did it so that I'm not having to drag that big harvester right through the city to the sell points.
So yeah, no, I'm obviously. Do you remember the whole thing with the cryptocurrency?
Yeah. You know, the money back. Yeah.
Finally receiving the money back out of it.
Fair enough.
So.
But I'm currently stood down in the sugar mill, so if you get stuck, just look at the map of where I am. Now the sugar mill's only going to take about 40,000 litres, not quite that, 33,000 litres.
This
so we'll see what that does.
But I can kind of see why you nearly ended up in a drink. This thing with the trailer on goes
You probably do.
weirdly light on steering.
You can probably do with a front weight on it. But I don't tend to run front weight on tractors that have front loaders on.
Yeah, because I've just literally hit the curb there and it's sent it into a lamppost. Hey. Why did Alan pick this fucking tractor? If I had my way, this thing would go.
Well, it could probably go for that.
No.
Did you not appear on the news list or something like that?
No, he bought this brand new.
Alright.
When we started the series, I let him buy a tractor.
Okay.
This was the one he chose on.
It's like, so if you come to me first, drop off what it can into here, and then what doesn't go into here.
I'm here.
Yeah, and I can see.
I don't know how there's a more to the back.
Left-hand side of what it said to. Because of where I was coming in earlier, it made sense to have it.
Right, so it's dropped that down to 893,874. So it's filled it.
Are you still there? I think my game just had a...
Yeah, I'm here. You got disconnected. Is your internet?
Are you still there on Discord?
Yeah, I'm here. I think David's internet's just gone. I'm still here.
You are still there, are you? Right. Are you still in the game?
Yeah.
It dropped me out of the game for some reason.
I know it did.
So I paused my recording.
That's going to put us out of whack.
Sorry, but I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know if we'd both been dropped or what.
No, you.
Fair enough. Well, I'm dropping back in now. It's only for a couple of minutes anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah.
we're not going to be out by a lot. You can always just delete my footage then and just use yours anyway,
Well,
probably.
usually, yeah, but you know, usually for the ending, when we're coming to the end anyways, I use mine normally.
Yeah.
I'm just dropping sugar beet, getting the sugar beet.
Yeah. I just want to see how much money we've made in total, like I say, because... Say we started on 442. Go on.
414,055.
Was that what we made from selling the sugar beet?
Yep.
So basically, I doubled the amount of money we were on by doing that bit of field flipping.
Yeah, it took us up to 979,442.
So it was worth doing.
Yeah. I don't know what you...
So
I don't know what you're doing with this trailer. Have you bought this trailer? Do you rent this trailer?
Yeah, I bought the trailer. I thought we might. Like I say, to me, the trailer and the Colossus go together.
Well, yeah.
Because, like I say, I got so peed off trying to take that Colossus Harvester through the city and scraping every friggin' lamppost. I'm like, at least if we own that, we can just offload into that.
Yeah. Well, that's what we did in Sri Lanka.
Because believe me, with some of these fields I'm planting with root vegetables, we're going to have a lot of root vegetables coming out of some of them.
Yeah. We did this with Sri Lanka.
Yeah. It might be worth us actually placing down one of those cans. Was it the soup factory that made us like...
Yeah.
There isn't one on the map, but it is available. I might look into that. I might put one up. But in fact, that'd be another good one to put where our like stone place is, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because well, the soup factory was what did us all the potatoes. We could put potatoes in the soup factory as well.
Tell you what, that could be a good just before we finish, and I might just quickly do that.
I'm just going back to the farm, so.
Yeah. So productions, factories.
Oh my god, an AI is trying to overtake an AI. Get on the right side of the road, dickhead.
Oh, there is actually a potato processing plant that makes crisps.
Oh, right, okay.
I didn't know that. I'd never noticed that before.
How much is that?
Like 300,000. I mean, the money ain't. I've just proven how quickly we can make money.
Yes, but now the question is, I'm about to put to you: have we got enough money for that and soup?
We could afford to do both, yeah.
Why don't we do it? Just
okay,
it just gives us an extra avenue.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing.
Right. That is.
Yeah, let me build it there. We will. Yeah.
Tractor's back.
Soup factory is down.
Right next to the stone place, eh?
Well, I was trying to sort of like an industrial estate would be.
I know, but as long as I'm just thinking of, hopefully we've got enough turning now for.
Yeah, there's plenty. Don't worry.
This trailer.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Because obviously I used to just spin it round and line it up.
Mm.
So that's a soup factory.
Yeah.
Christ.
And then I've got to.
Oof, do with that.
This tree's about to go. Don't worry.
Yeah. You have the chainsaw, I don't.
Hmm.
It's a shame we just can't fully.
You can't give me a sec.
Okay.
I didn't have lumberjack turned on, so it wouldn't let me do it. I was trying to work out why it wouldn't let me.
Yeah, because you is it alt with it to get rid of it?
Double tap all, and it puts you into lumberjack mode. That's when you can just do what I'm doing here and just.
That's better.
So there's your soup, and now for the potato. The potato plant is huge.
I couldn't even make a that's what she said joke there.
Where can I put this? Get your mind out of the gutter, boy. And I know that's rich coming from me, don't panic.
Yeah. Unusual.
Is there another nice little flat field somewhere I can just...
Well, there is a...
What are you...
There is a... What about up by the dairy?
No, I have a plan. Da 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 da. Because there's a nice flat field near the city that's currently full of potatoes.
Yeah.
I harvest the potatoes first, buy the field, shove the plant on it, and then we have our nice first load of potatoes into the plant.
That'll be a next time
This is
thing
the
then,
potato.
won't it?
No, I can probably quickly do it now. Because at least by next time I'll have forgotten.
Possibly.
So with this header, with this 20-meter working width and the speed, I should do this in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Obviously, what I'm going to want to do next time, in the same way I've just put that, is do a little bit of landscaping.
Yeah. Would you stop? If I don't know if that came through on the mic or not.
I heard you say, "Would you stop?" I didn't hear actually what you said about.
Oh, good, that's fine. No, I was just sorting my clock thing out that I have, and I thought that the chime of it would pick up, but it didn't.
No, it didn't. I never heard it anyway.
No, the noise gate was
sufficiently set to kill it.
Yep. It was only a little chime.
So I'm thinking this field, we get the potatoes off it, it's nice and close to the city.
Right by the water. Oh god.
Yep, so they can have nice washed potatoes.
Apart from, I have many.
Yeah, competitive multiplayer, you are drowning your tractors.
Yeah, many visions of me in drowned tractors. Yeah.
You can't even blame the AI, it was actually you.
One was me. One was me, I think one was AI.
What I can't tell, looking at the potato plant, we might need the oil mill as well to use it. But if we do, that's just something to work on next time. We'll soon make the money for that.
Well, yeah, and we have a little bit of canola.
Yeah, which we could feed straight in. There is an oil mill on the map, so... It's just because it says it needs potato. It's showing the pictures for potatoes and for oil now. What I can't tell from that is whether you need both or whether you can work with just potatoes and then oil's like an extra if you want to add more. But as I've never put the plant down before, I couldn't tell you till I see it.
Oh,
But here's going to be a nice 100.
Sudden cereal factory as well.
Yeah, there is. There's going to be a nice like 117,000 litres of potatoes ready for it.
Oil mill, the paper factory from... what do you call it?
Right, there we are, it's down. Let's have a look. Potato plant. Yeah, it looks like it does need the oil.
No, that's not going to be too much.
That's no big deal. It's no big problem.
It's not going to be much of a problem.
It takes 240,000 litres of potatoes. That's a good amount of them we're going to be able to get rid of.
I forgot by pressing C. It brings me to third person.
Right, so that's now done. The soup factory is now in place. So it means now when we harvest those big root crop fields, any that don't go into the canning factory can go between these kind of spots.
So for the potato chips, we can either use canola or olive.
Sunflower or
sunflower.
olive.
But
we actually have a field of sunflowers that's going to be ready to harvest next time.
Which is quite interesting.
Might not to come off yet.
There's interesting though. Because one of the potato chips recipes is 100 potatoes and 5 sunflower oil. There's one for 100 potatoes with 4 olive oil. And the middle one is 100 potatoes with the canola oil.
But it's a different quantity, isn't it? It's depending on which one you're using.
The olive oil's only 4. The other 2, the sunflower and the canola oil, are 5.
Yeah, but that would involve us having to do olives, and I don't know if that's going to be something we're going to be
Possibly not.
devoting a lot of time and energy to.
I mean, the only one we really need is the canola oil, because we can probably get. Oh Christ, that was FPS.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do a bit of landscaping, and the game is not happy.
No, that's why it's it's thingying me there. But well, he's
Like I say, hey, if we get the oil mill next time, like I say, we have already
canola.
sunflowers on the ground.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
canola in the store.
We have a little bit.
We have sunflowers on the ground.
So yeah, we're gonna end this one here. So obviously, thank you to everybody for joining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And obviously, thank you, David, for being here.
Pleasure as always.
So as you can see, we have plans, so don't miss the next episodes. So until then,
Have fun, everyone.
goodbye for now.